For some analysis, let's bring in author and two-time Obama campaign advisor Spencer Critchley. Spencer, first of all, great having you. Second, who's getting fired first when the shutdown rips through federal agencies?
Well, the Office of Management and Budget Director Russ Vought, also the primary author of Project 2025, has been explicit about that. He has stated in a memo that the first people to go, and really the entire focus will be on those parts of the government deemed not to align with President Trump's political agenda. And those words should be chilling to everybody who believes in democracy. It's the thorough politicization, more than that actually, of the federal government. It's not just politicization, it's the conversion of the federal government into an instrument of one man's will. So they'll be going through the non-mandatory parts of the budget. Mandatory spending includes vital functions like defense and Medicare, Social Security. But a great many government programs are non-mandatory, and that'll be much easier for them to go after, and they are already at work firing as many people as they possibly can, according to their own stated intentions.
Yeah, Spencer, I'd like to go a little bit deeper, because this shutdown is a grand act of political theater or a deliberate blueprint to dismantle certain government agencies?
You know, I think it's both. It's a fool's errand to find ideological consistency in the Trump administration, starting with the president himself, who has no particular ideology as far as most of us can determine. So much of it is theatrical, in that this idea of slashing away at this imaginary pandemic of government waste is theatrically satisfying to many of Trump's supporters, because they feel there must be a great deal of government waste, despite Elon Musk's failure to fire almost any when he was running Doge, which I think surprised even many Democrats. So it just feels good to do this to a lot of people who don't want to think about the complexities involved and the real-world impacts that follow from those complexities. But then there are some people in the administration who are ideologues, who have thought very carefully, who are actually very intelligent, well-informed, and disciplined thinkers, who have thought this through. And Russ Vought is one of those people, and he can be thought of as an extreme libertarian who really does not believe in the existence of a federal government, except for the most minimal functions, the most minimally fundamentally necessary functions, starting with defense, sometimes referred to as the night watchman state that covers security and almost nothing else. And, you know, it's interesting to think that as much as there are always a certain number of libertarians in all democratic countries, there's never actually been a libertarian nation running under a libertarian government. So if this were to actually succeed, it would be among the most radical social experiments ever conducted in history.
Spencer Critchley, thank you for your time and insights.